just tuning in, Runamok is in the lead. I think he's up about maybe 20 or 30 supply. He's just about to get Pt2, and he's got a great mech army. Wally is back on the ropes. He's struggling to saturate a fourth base, but he's going for Hive. He's got a shot if he can just hold on. And I think we're just about to be ready to jump in. Game should be good.
All right.
All right. Ask if the players are ready. And let's kick it back into gear.
I love the resume from replay countdown, by the way. It is sick.
I remember when it first came out, it actually used to just get rid of all my hotkeys. So the first couple of seconds of the game was just me going back and hotkeying everything again.
Oh
yeah, it was
God.
really, really strange.
That's the stuff of nightmares.
Oh yeah, it was.
Could you imagine being middle of an engagement and your hotkeys are suddenly gone? Oh, I would cry myself to sleep.
Yeah, no thanks. Well, Wally's going to pick up some of these Hellions. Nice catch there. Loses some of the Zerglings, but they're very expendable. And you can see there in the supply counts, Runamok's up 20 supply. The +2 weapons just finished, and +2 armor is not far behind. Immediately goes for +3 as well. 5 factories and the starport to his name. Meanwhile, in Wally's base, that Hive's going to be finishing up pretty soon, Zeph.
And that's when the magic happens, when you get those sweet, juicy Vipers into the mix. You can do some abducts, you can do some blinding clouds. And then you can be on your merry way to a Zergy victory, but will he be able to get there? Runamok's still trying to make magic happen. Oh my God, what?
Those smart servos are incredible. And then he just transforms, tries to save some more units, but doesn't quite make it. But another few Hellions coming into the natural mineral line from Wally, immediately transforming into Hellbats, and now that's very difficult to take out. Wally not reacting in time. It's also happening in his third base. If we have a look at the units lost tab, 35 workers have been killed by Runamok this game, and it just sets him up so perfectly for that next push out of the map. Wally does have the Vipers in production, though, so maybe 5 Vipers, good micro, all those Hydras, he can still do it, Zeph. He's not out.
No, definitely not. And he's still got a pretty strong economy. He just even replaced the drones that he lost to go up to 70 to make sure that he is going to have absolutely everything he needs to power through this mech army, because it oftentimes does take a couple of stabs at it. So let's see how he goes. Runamok moving forward, clearing creep and looking for some ideal positions to park those tanks.
Yeah, getting a nice spot there, sort of between the low and the high grounds. Does want to be careful, doesn't want to leave too many tanks clumped up, because those blinding clouds will be coming down pretty soon from Wally. Hydra's great spread from Wally there, but very difficult for him to engage forward. The Thor in the front might be able to take out one of those Vipers, but a big blinding cloud going down. Huge blinding clouds on the tanks as the Hydras come forward. They're going to be able to clean up a lot of those tanks, but it looks like Runamok should have just enough to be able to keep those tanks alive. Pushes Wally back, and now Wally plummets in supply, down 40, and Runamok might just be able to push forward for the win right now and take us to an ace match.
He is looking pretty good, and that tank spread is pretty deadly. It's so hard to actually be able to get up on the high ground and through all these different attack paths to clean them all up at once. This base, the 4th location, is under siege, and Wally at this stage is basically completely blocked off from it.
Yeah, he's completely blocked off. He's going to frantically try and make a third, well, not a third, like another 4th base on the right-hand side here. Runamok will easily be able to take out that hatchery. Wally just doesn't have a lot in the bank now, Zeph. Not a lot of gas, and all of the units that he wants to make right now are so gas-heavy. Man, I don't think he's going to be able to turn the tide from here. It's going to take a masterful effort, and the Hellions coming in to the mineral line. So many roasty toasty drones are going to be going down. That's pretty much everything that's left of Wally's economy. Now 67 drones have died this game.
He's doing it. It looks like he is very close to putting another point on the board for Legacy. He's continuing to move forward while he's just biding his time. He's morphed in a bunch of Banelings. He's got a lot of energy on those, what are they called? Vipers as well.
Yeah, that's
Vikings is going to be important to try and keep those at bay as well. Shush, leave me alone.
Healthy Viking count. The Thor's doing a great job as well, and Wally's going to do it, but it's not going to be enough, Zeph. The Blinding Cloud goes down in the Thor, but now all the Vipers are gone. The Hydras will be falling. And Runamok will be feeling very, very good for himself as he brings his team forward. Does it where some of the other players could not, and ties up the series 2 apiece, and we're going to an ace match.
Ace match. Woo! I'm hyped. After your 3-1 prediction, was it, Death? I was
happy
a little
to be
nervous,
proven wrong.
but
This is exciting.
Yeah, I'm very happy to see us going to an ace match yet again here. We've been blessed with a lot of 5-game series.
Yeah, we really have.
Yeah, it's been
lots of
fantastic.
unexpected results. Like Azure getting taken out by Rise. I think a lot of people would have favored Azure. Probe getting taken out by Mia Micah, and I think a lot of people would have called it the other way around. I feel like every single map tonight has gone kind of the opposite way that I would have predicted if it was just in a vacuum on paper. And that's what's so exciting to me about this format. And I mean, the real winners here are the viewers and us casting. And now all bets are off. We got to see. Who do you reckon is going to be pulled out for both players in the ace, well, both teams in the ace match?
Ooh. I feel like for Legacy, it's hard to go past Probe for an ace match.
Mm.
1F Pro though, after Rise's performance, I don't know, like how would he go in a possible PvP? But I don't know. I maybe we'll have a repeat of Neon Violet Square. I feel like Pro vs. Mia Micah is a pretty decent ace match.
Yeah, I think so as well. I feel like if Wally had won that game and the score lines were different and like they were going to an ace match and Wally was in really good form, I think he would be a strong ace player. But now that Wally lost the game, I don't think they'd use him as an ace, like 1F Pro. So I think your prediction's probably on the money. I do feel like we'll see Probe versus Mia Micah. But hey, let's find out. Let's take a quick break. 3 minutes, go and grab a drink. And when you guys come back, or when the stream comes back, we'll have that ace match for you and we'll round the night off in epic style.